Good morning everyone, thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel, Kate May, Modern Day Mystic. Here we look at the energy of Capricorn. Let me just pop my glasses on so I can read to you what I've already wrote. So we're moving into the Sun in Capricorn now. So the Capricorn's energy is ambitious, hardworking, disciplined, serious and very earthly. On a negative side, they can be quite static, pessimistic, can be quite opinionated, very stubborn and a little bit uptight. So the sign of Capricorn is governed by the goat. When they want something, nothing gets in their way. The Sun enters the sign of Capricorn around December the 22nd until January the 19th approximately. They rule the 10th house in astrology, where representing the career, life's work and how you are seen as a figure to the world. The last of the earth signs, practical and hardworking, they focus on material success. Ruled by the planet Saturn, the planet of control, structure and restrictions. Now I don't think that's too bad in one way because everything's flaky at the minute, so it should mean that as we come into that energy there's going to be rules put in, there's going to be boundaries put in, there's going to be structure going to be put in, but at least we'll know. Capricorns tend to be workaholics, the worker bees. Whatever area they choose to focus their energy on, they will do it to the max and the best they can. They are ambitious, organised, practical and goal-focused. They don't mind putting in the work to get the results. They prefer to crack on rather than moan about. They usually have a long life and are reliable and prefer to set their own rules. They can make those not as ambitious feel a little left behind, not on purpose, but they are just so driven to their utmost best. They rarely let themselves off the hook. They hold high standards for themselves and others, but they can also be trapped in material success. Although sensitive, they have high walls, preferring to hold the stiff upper lip and deal with things in a practical fashion. Our queen is a Taurus sun and a Capricorn rising, says it all. As they get older, they get a little bit more relaxed though and have a little bit more fun. They are born to lead. Charming, straight up and honest, has some of the best insights, gives the best silent treatment, and they are immune to stupid remarks. It's way beneath them. They keep their private life private, they're loyal and a great friend. They can be too serious and cold, but they are the ones that you would go to for some sound advice. Capricorns find it hard to trust just anyone and can be a little bit selfish, and they can absolutely think that they are right all the time. They are resourceful, reliable and realistic. Now the tarot card that connects to the Capricorn is the Devil, bound by material things, but also having the choice to be free from that. The element is the earth, crystal is garnet, flower is pansy, colour dark green, black and grey. Metal is their material. Planet is Saturn. Symbol is the goat. Their body rules the skeletal system, teeth and skin. So let's have a look at the tarot spread for Capricorn that I created. You can either grab this yourself or do it yourself and let me know. What goals are you heading for? What goals are you heading for? The Queen of Cups. Now, she's very sensitive, unlike Capricorns here, very unlike Capricorn energy. She's completely the opposite. So what goals are you heading for? Perhaps you're heading towards being more sensitive. Perhaps you're heading towards being more nurturing there of yourself and of others. Now, the Queen of Cups also is somebody who keeps a lid on their emotions, which is very Capricorn. So perhaps you're heading to deal with situations that have emotional consequences or emotional energy around, but you want to be in control of that. You want to keep a lid on your emotions, you want to be in control, and you want to be quite firm with how you're dealing with people and how you're dealing with things. But as a question, what goals are you heading for? This is very spiritual, very psychic as well. So you could be heading towards more spiritual goals, more psychic goals. It's a queen, so perhaps you want to lead the way. Perhaps you want to reach further heights there within that area. But it also asks you to nurture yourself. Goals that are heading for putting yourself a little bit more first, especially if you've been dealing with lots of other people and nurturing them. Now's the time to look after yourself. Action required to battle on. Ooh, it's the sneaky card. So, a bit of sneakiness going on. Perhaps it's you, perhaps it's someone around you. Perhaps you've got to cut corners, not a Capricorn way to do things and not the best way to do things. The action required is to be honest, be truthful, and do things in the right way. Don't do things in a sneaky way. It won't work out. If you're the one that knows that somebody is sneaking about, then you've got to, when this card comes up, the action required is like, let everybody know. We know what's going on. Let's deal with this in a practical, serious, sensible manner there. This isn't the card when you want to get things done. This is a cut the corners card and it not work out. So this card says the action required not to be sneaky at all there. But 2, keep your wits about you. Be aware of other people around you. Best way to celebrate your success. Juggling. Okay, best way to celebrate your success. Well, this card is an overcoming card. It indicates that you can do things by juggling, and in a good way you can overcome things. It's not a problem to you. You can rob Peter to pay Paul. You've got the balance of money there. You've perhaps got 2 homes, 2 jobs. It indicates, do you know what? You can do it. Best way to celebrate success is just to keep doing what you're doing, to juggle things in the way that you are doing because it's working for you there. It also indicates that you may find that you've got 2 areas in your life that you can celebrate. Perhaps it's work, perhaps it's love, perhaps it's money, perhaps it's your birthday coming up. Whatever it is, it indicates that there are 2 opportunities that you can easily celebrate there. And whatever's going on, you can juggle your life very well and overcome any problems there because of the way that you handle things. How to be more flexible. Oh, friendship card, the 3 of Pentacles, how to be more flexible. Well, this card is saying, do you know what? Ask for support, ask for teamwork, work with other people. And it's not a case of them being better than you or you being better than them. It's saying come together, working in teams that will allow you to be a bit more flexible. Listen to what other people say. Perhaps they're right as well. Perhaps you're all right there. But be more flexible by working in teams, working in unity and harmony with others. This season's main theme and message to support it. Oh, okay. We have the Tower card. This season's main theme and message to support it. Chaos. But we also had the Hierophant, didn't we, earlier on? So, Chaos card. Now, the main theme may be that everything is up in the air. Everything is a little bit hectic. Everything is coming and going and we just don't know what's happening there. But the best way to support it is to go with it. This doesn't stop for no one. Change doesn't stop and the Tower doesn't stop for anyone. So to support the changes, give yourself an idea that actually from this you can rebuild the situation. Whatever has crumbling down, whatever is changing around you, you can rebuild it. All is not lost. It just means that there is a chance for you to rebuild that something wasn't quite right. The foundations of something perhaps wasn't as stable as you thought it was, so now you're asking to be rebuilding it. And we know with all these different rules and regulations coming in from the government that there is such an uncertain time at the moment. Change is inevitable. So perhaps this is asking you to think differently about your work. How can you change it to adapt to things? How can you rebuild something that's going to work for you that may be better than before? So happy Capricorn energy, everybody. And like I said, if you want to buy that spread, just message me or try it yourself. Take care.